Greetings all, and this is episode 3 of my FIFA career mode. I'm Vibrant Echo and this is on Bushwhack TV. Now, as I explained in the last episode, I went through all the tactics, how the team's going to be set up, so now all the episodes should be much quicker. As I said, we're trying to buy Marcelo, our bid's been accepted. Now I'll take you to the contract screen quickly. He wants 100,000, 3-year contract, and at Madrid he's an important first team player. At Tottenham he will very much be a crucial first team player, as I want to play him every game, and it also means he's more likely to accept. This is the email you always get at the start of a career mode, where they ask you if you've got an agent. He tries to look for an international management job for you, but sometimes they don't bring anything back, and other times you just get rubbish international jobs that you may not want to take. No luck in Germany. Yes, here we go. Here is the first scout report from the global scouting network that I showed you set up. If I click A, we can see here Felipe Luis is meeting all the criteria I set, and you'll see you get a preliminary report and then also a report status which says not scouting. Now if I wanted to know more, I would click Ask B. Adkins to scout Felipe Luis, and you can also click Inquire, and that will add him to your shortlist, and it will also ask the club for a value. Now I know I'm already buying Marcelo, so this isn't really relevant to the career mode, but this is purely just to show you. And obviously now we're just going to continue advancing on. And as you see, the Atletico Madrid have said he'll be worth about 14 million. As you've seen with my bidding for Marcelo, Madrid asked me for 23, and I've probably got him for 17, so you can always knock that price down to get a slightly better deal. Transfer offer for my goalkeeper. I'm going to reject this. He is very much an important part of the team, and for 7 million they cannot have one of the world's best goalkeepers, because that is right. Okay, so Marcelo has declined the contract because he's happy in Madrid, so I think all I'm going to have to do is maybe offer him another £20,000 and submit again, and hopefully he will accept this deal and leave Madrid for the sunny shores of Blighty and London. Again, they're saying they've found everyone they can. If you do get that message, it probably means that you have got a criteria where there aren't many players that exist in that position, and you should probably fine-tune it or remove a couple of the things you've asked for, because if you ask for a strong, tall striker with pace who's prolific, good at dribbling, then they're probably not going to exist, because there's no players that good. Maybe Ronaldo, but he'd obviously be a left winger. Here I'm going to counter offer because I think I can get more money out of Freiburg for Adebayor. So I'm going to submit a counter offer 4.7. Now they can either accept that and buy him, or they can also offer a lower bid. So they have offered a lower bid again of 3.8. I think I'm going to accept this purely to get him off my wage structure, because he's costing me £70,000 a week. And hopefully my scouts will find me a promising striker that I can bring in. Marcelo has accepted, so yep, there's our new left back, and that means we've got £6.5 million and £60,000 wage left to spend on maybe another player. And this is merely just saying he's in my squad now, so if I go to the bottom, there's Marcelo. I can move him up, swap out Norton from the bench, and move Marcelo to left back, and as you can see now, that improves our defence significantly. So instead of a 73, we've got an 83, so we gained a 10 average rating points on that single position, so I think that's pretty good going. And we had transfer offers, right, so Aaron Lennon, 5 million from Cardiff. Now, I know that Cardiff are quite rich, so I'm going to counter and ask them for 8 million. Because I think Aaron Lennon doesn't entirely fit the bill in terms of he's not a natural left winger. I accepted a £3.8 million bid for Adebayor before. So what I'm going to use, the money from Emmanuel Adebayor and Aaron Lennon, I think I'm going to put into a left winger. Which left winger I'm going to go for, I'm not quite sure. I might have to send out scouts to find that. Okay, they're only going to go 5.5. So if I go essentially to transfers and look here, okay, so I've got 9 million in the bank and £139,000 for wages. So if I were to sell Aaron Lennon, I'd probably get another former. So I'd have about 13 to 15 million pounds to spend on a really good left winger. So I think I'm going to go with that. So if you can just go to, yep, there it is, transfer negotiations, and you can see Aaron Lennon, 7 days, offer from Cardiff. So if I go here, I can see that they've offered a bit more, 5.5, which is the lower end of the bracket my chief executive thinks I can get. I don't know about this one. Aaron Lennon is a bit of a Spurs hero, but I would quite like. This is tricky. Okay, I've accepted. I've gone for it. I think 199 million pounds. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to search for a player. I can't spell his name, but it is El Shaarawy of AC Milan, who is a good left midfielder. So if I find Sierra A and then go to AC Milan, I think they're just Milan, search, we'll get the whole squad, and I want El Shaarawy, who is, there's Niang as well. Well, I'm going to scout Niang, inquire, oh, my scout's busy, I can't scout them properly yet, but I'm also going to go for El Shaarawy and get a value for him, and hopefully my scout won't be busy the next time I, so they reckon £25 million for El Shaarawy, and 3.1 million for Niang? That seems very low. He's a good youngster. I might have to take them off on this offer. Well, if they only want 3.1 million, might as well put a bid in. Seems rather cheap. I've still not got my money from Lennon yet. Ah, yep, there we go. Player sold. Yep, 4.1 million the board have given me. And here's Niang. Right, so £30,000 a week, 4 years, important first team player. So he's not going to be crucial, but he is going to be played a reasonable amount. I personally, if you can get Niang for 3.1 million, advise everyone to go out and buy Niang, because he's a good young player. He's going to be quick, so he's going to be a player that could be quite useful for us. I'm also going to see if I edit this. Say if I take £30,000 off, say I make it about 100,000, I'm going to have 18 million. So I'm going to have another 14 million pounds to spend. So if I go back to the squad, pick out another weaker position for us. They're all pretty strong actually now. The whole side is kind of coming together nicely. So yeah, it is that left wing position that's slightly weak. Chadley's not as quick as I would like. Obviously Townsend's very quick. We've got a lot of other youngsters knocking around. Tricky decision. Kyle Norton. We've got 2 left backs, so yep, we can sell him because he's not needed. That's a bit more money to put in our pot. And I think, I don't know whether I can get El Shaarawy for 16 million, but I'm going to try. So if I go to my shortlist, these are the players that I've been looking at. So I go to El Shaarawy, and I'll approach AC Milan. I reckon if I put in a bid of £16 million, I think they may listen to that. If not, I may have to put in a bid of £16 million plus a player. Michael Dawson. No, he's one of the centre backs. I don't have a replacement, so I'm going to reject that. Yep, Kyle Norton sold. I get another million, and Niang has been accepted. So he's at the club now. So I've got £86 million and 16.6 million spare. So let's see what his rating is. Okay, so he's 75, but he's quick, His attacking positioning is kind of high for someone who's only 18 years old. He's got good ball control, good dribbling. His finishing is a little low for my liking, but I think that'll improve. And he can play as a striker or as a right winger. So he's going to be... Oh, I've got him and Townsend are now vying for roles on my bench. Townsend's 4 years older though, so I think Niang is really going to be my up-and-coming starlet who's going to come on from the bench and try and make a difference. And I'll try and nurture Townsend too, but I think the main focus is going to be Niang. And okay, let's get in the first game. I'm just going to do highlights of the game and tag it on as a separate video, and I'll let you know the result of the match afterwards. Before every game I just make sure that everyone's fit. So yeah, all of these are fully fit, and I think I'm going to play my first team in the first friendly just to get a good gauge of where we're at as a team and what needs to be improved and what doesn't.
And your commentary team of Martin Tyler and Alan Smith. Here's a chance to attack.
Come on. Yep, you see there's Marcelo getting up to support the attacking players. Oh, and it's a good early chance.
Respect, but yeah, I mean, they've been a good cup side, haven't they? Not so much elite.
He's got space.
Oh.
Minutes to go. Of added time.
This is where Marcelo's pace comes in.
Marcelo.
Signing Christian Eriksen, who was signed by the club in real life. And there we go, that's our first goal. Little move, pressed the ball, got the possession back, and then obviously Eriksen does what he should do and plays a beautiful little ball. Sandro making a run from where he should be as a holding player, but it was a good piece of movement, and hopefully Paulinho recovered him. But yeah, I think that's a pretty solid half from Tottenham. Didn't concede too many chances, won the ball back very quickly by making sure that Real Sociedad can do anything. Yeah, we've made 3 chances to their none. We've had more possession. We passed pretty well. I'm quite happy with how that's worked.
Tottenham Hotspur.
We've lost the ball, but we're going to press. Oh, and that's another chance wasted. Maybe my finishing not the best on that occasion, but again, you can see that pressing game is creating chances, putting Real Sociedad on the back foot. I think it's time to get on our new signing Niang. I think he's going to play on the left side. I think I'm also going to put on maybe Holtby, because he's another one of my youngsters for Christian Eriksen, and Danny Rose, who I also said I wanted to improve for Marcelo. Even though Marcelo probably has been one of the men of the match, give the possession away easily.
Opportunity. Can he turn away from the challenge here? It's a heading chance now. The header, not quite the... Soldado. And it leads to this shot.
Oh, and there we go. Pressing, making sure we win the ball back around the opponent's penalty area, and we create a good chance again for Paulinho, and this time he's not going to miss. And so there we go, that's 2-0 and probably the game over.
Catching practice for the goalkeeper.
And there we go, full time. First win. Very decent performance, missed a couple of chances, but overall I think everything in this Tottenham team is looking good to go for the Premier League season. Didn't really get to see a lot of Niang, but I will probably play the youngsters in the other 2 friendlies, which will be in the next episode. Thanks very much for watching, and there you have it. Majority possession, majority of chances, they didn't hit the target. Passing accuracy could be a little bit higher, but because we're trying to play it quickly, that's probably acceptable. Decent, obviously, shot accuracy, and probably should have taken a couple more of those chances. Thanks a lot. I will catch you guys next time.